In a dog's world, the future is far less important than what's right under its nose. But more time with your pup, the latest goal from doggy pharma companies. Now that's intriguing for owners.
He's just an old man. He's an old soul.
One company is making some headway. Loyal giving NBC News a letter from the FDA saying its drug meant to increase dogs' lifespans just met one of the many conditions needed on its way to market approval.
Most important medical breakthrough if this does in fact happen. Who doesn't want to have more years with their pets, with their dogs in particular? So San Francisco biotech company called Loyal is developing a drug that could, I love that little dog's face, look at that little dog's face, could potentially extend the lives of larger dogs, which is of course music to the ears of dog owners who want more time with their pups. Now this drug has a good name, a catchy name if you will. It's Loy001. It's designed to help larger breeds, which I didn't know this, but larger breeds actually tend to live shorter lives compared to smaller dogs. So for instance, they have lifespans of about 7 years, give or take.
That's it?
For big dogs, yeah.
Okay.
But for smaller dogs, like let's say mini poodles or chihuahuas, they could live up to 20 years.
Huh.
Charlie has mostly mini poodle in him. And Chihuahua's in there too, so.
Thanks God.
I know. Now, if you're wondering how this drug works, let's watch the next video because it explains a little bit.
Loyal's hopes that its shot every 3 to 6 months could slow the aging process in big dogs over 40 pounds that typically have shorter lifespans, giving you possibly an extra year of cuddles, fetch, and slobbery kisses.
It compensates for what we believe drives that big dog short lifespan. Post-maturity.
Celine Haliwa, founder and CEO of Loyal, says the drug lowers the production and release of proteins called growth factors to slow down aging, but they won't make your big dogs smaller.
They're still going to be big. We're not creating medium Danes or anything.
No, American hero. She's doing important work and I commend her for it. I really do.
Okay, here's my confession. Anna's brainwashed me a little bit. Yeah.
Right?
So now when I see dogs, before I saw dogs, I'm like, oh, they're cute, they're wonderful, okay, right? Normal human reaction.
Yeah.
But now my reaction is, he's innocent.
He's so innocent, they just want love.
The minute I saw the first dog in the video, I was like, he's innocent.
They're so sweet. I love dogs so much, so much. I'm so happy that they're like trying to develop this. Now,
but let me just say one more thing about that. But beyond the he's innocent is that there is something to that, which is that what Anna says all the time, which is that, look, the great thing about dogs is that they don't have a hidden agenda, right? There's no soap opera, there's no, okay, I'm gonna say this, but later I'm gonna screw you, right? And later I'm gonna betray you and I'm gonna do this. No, they're just there to give you love and unconditional love. And so it's like, it's so hard to resist them. And so,
yes, totally.
Hence they become a lightness in this dark world.
Totally, honestly, before we started this segment, I was legitimately sad. And then I just saw the video with the dogs and I was like, I'm not sad anymore. Like, I don't know what it is,
Maybe the dogs have trained us.
Maybe, but they do. I mean, look, I've shared this with you all before, but when I got my dog, Charlie, come on, you guys always have it right there, ready to go, come on.
And then every time it distracts her, she's like, oh my God, he's amazing.
When I first got Charlie, I was going through a pretty bad bout of depression and I did not expect getting a dog to help me with that, but he definitely pulled me out of it. And dogs are amazing. Anyway, but let me get back to the development of this drug. So obviously I'm in favor of them developing this, but they've got a lot of work to do. So Loyal's own research, which has not yet been published, suggests that Loy001 does reduce IGF-1 levels in dogs and that it might curb aging-related increases in insulin. An observational study of nearly 500 dogs also suggested that lower insulin levels were correlated with reduced frailty and a higher quality of life. But Loyal has not yet demonstrated that it actually lengthens a dog's life. And so again, they've got a lot more development, a lot more work to do here. It's now received conditional approval from the FDA. It's anticipated to hit the market as early as 2026, pending FDA approval of Loyal's manufacturing and safety data. And once officially approved, dogs over the age of 7 and weighing more than 40 pounds may be eligible for the shots. Studies so far have shown that side effects for this drug can include mild and temporary gastrointestinal distress, which I feel like is a given with every drug that's been developed recently.
Yeah. So look, their description of it has logic to it, but if it hasn't been published yet, we really don't know. So let's hold off before we get all super excited about it.
Yeah.
It's got to go through a process where other scientists say it's real, because we've seen a lot of stuff come and go that wasn't real. So we'll see. But there's also logic in focusing on this. So I once interviewed Jimmy Carter at the Carter Center, not a big deal. Actually, a lot of people would think it's not a big deal, but that guy is a legend. And he basically cured guinea worm disease. Now that's a disease that affected millions of people across the country. A worm would grow inside of you and then come out of your skin. It's gross, it's horrible, led to infections, deaths, etc. The reason I bring it up here is no one wanted to bother to cure it, because once you cure it, there's no profit in it. So people focus on the things that have a lot of profit. That's why you're seeing so many stories about those Ozempics and Wegovys and all these different things, because what is the thing that would make you the most profit? Weight loss drugs, right? The thing that could make you the second biggest profit is extending dogs' lives. Because Anna, how much would you pay for an extra year with Charlie?
Everything I've saved, pretty much. Like, I'm not even kidding. Look, people have an emotional attachment to their pets for good reason. They improve your quality of life, and he's improved my quality of life considerably. So yeah, I would spend a lot of money to make that happen. But by the way, I have to just mention Rebecca Walker. She's a philosopher and bioethicist at UNC Chapel Hill. She says of this possible medical development for dogs, quote, "Is it in their best interest to live a little bit longer when there's some risk to taking these drugs? Or is it really in the best interest of their owners who are very attached to them?" Rebecca, I would like you to shut the
I did not see that coming.
That's it, that's all I have to say about that. I'm sure I'll have a conversation with my dog and ask him, are you really interested in living a year longer? You're not, right? This is all about me and how selfish I am. Off.
Okay, but guys, I mean, look, now a lot of pet owners are gonna get mad at me, but like, are we really having this conversation about what's in their best interest as opposed to our best interest? We cut off their balls. I'm pretty sure that's not in their best interest. I know you'll say, oh no, but then they'll create kids and it'll be a problem, blah, blah, blah. No, that's what they do in nature. Under no circumstance, it's better for us, it's better for society, I get it, right? But what if it was applied to you? Oh yeah, we're keeping you, but in order for you to be more docile and stuff, we're gonna have to cut off your gonads. No, that's not in their best interest, brothers. And you know it if it's applied to you. So we do a lot of things to these pets that are not in their best interest, because we'd like them to be cuddly and hang out and be, our best friends.
They used to be wolves.
Yeah, we turned them from wolves into little puppy dogs. Was that in their best interest? So the wolf's like, okay, I got something in your best interest. Come here and turn into my little cuddly pet.
We're gonna breed you with another docile wolf.
Yeah.
And yeah, exactly, that's what happened.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. We also love it if you hit the join button below, because that makes you a member, and members allow us to be independent, honest. We can be as progressive as we want, no corporate media influence, and that's all because of you guys. We love doing the show with our members. Hit the join button, become one of the Young Turks.